Hi Natalie, I'm Natalie. I'll be asking you a few questions about your family today.
Okay.
If you don't feel comfortable answering any of the questions at any point, you don't have to. And then I will be documenting on my laptop over here, so if you see me looking away at any point, that's why.
Okay.
Are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna ask you, how many family members do you have?
I have one brother
Okay.
and two parents.
Is your brother younger or older?
He's younger.
Younger? How much younger?
2 years.
Okay. And then you said you have a mother
Yep.
and a dad.
Dad.
Perfect. Okay. And then where are you and your family located?
So they are both, like all three of them are up in Duluth,
Okay.
and then I am down here in Mankato for college.
Okay, sounds good. And then do you feel like your family's location affected your access to healthcare at all?
No, because in Duluth there's a big hospital, so I feel like we had good access there. And then down here in Mankato, I feel like I have good access to with the Mayo system. So
Okay, perfect. How would you describe your relationship with your family?
I would say we're all really close. My parents are still together and married, and I don't, even with like distant family, none of us have any problems. We all get along, so on both sides.
Would you say you're pretty close with your brother as well?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Are there any unique cultural, spiritual, or personal beliefs in your family that influence your view on healthcare?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't say so.
Sounds good. What kind of social or community support systems is your family involved in that improve your health or well-being?
We hang out with friends and family a lot. We do like holidays together,
Okay.
and then church every once in a while for
Church.
holidays. I would just mainly say like family gatherings, and then with close friends we hang out, like especially through sports.
Okay. Sounds good. How does your family's views impact your personal beliefs?
I'd say since I'm so close with my family, like a lot of like the way they view things is like kind of how I view things. Like
Okay.
the way my parents taught me growing up is kind of the way I think,
Okay.
because I do get along with them.
So you would say that their beliefs influence
Yeah.
your beliefs? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. What daily routines do you have that keep yourself healthy? Like exercising or eating healthy?
So I would say I have a hard time eating healthy because I am in college, and my routine is not like exactly the same every day. But I have a job where I'm always walking around, and then I try to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. And I would say that my parents especially influenced me in eating healthy. So like
Okay.
they eat fairly healthy at home. So that's kind of how I noticed, like at college I don't eat as healthy. And then they also like go on walks every night, and they're very active. And then my brother plays sports in high school, so he's also really active. And yeah,
Did you play sports in high school?
I did. Yep.
Okay. All right. How would you do? You sleep a lot, or how would you say your sleep pattern is?
I'd say I get a good amount of sleep at night. I try to get 8
Okay.
hours just because I know that I get crabby if I don't.
Okay.
So.
Right. Sounds good. How does your family manage caregiving tasks? For example, like if you had like a grandparent or something like that.
Yeah. So I know, like for example, my grandma lives in New Ulm. She has MS and dementia. She has to take a lot of medication. So like all my dad and his siblings like rotate filling her medications and stuff like that. Like we delegate, I would say,
Okay.
pretty well.
You'd say it's like pretty even.
Yeah.
Okay. So they help manage her medication. Sounds good. Is she in like a home, or is she at home still?
She has home health care aides come to
Okay.
her house right now.
Sounds good. All right. How does your family communicate about health issues? Do you feel like they're pretty open?
Yeah, I'd say that we're pretty open. we kind of believe that, like, in genetics, I would say, like, so if my dad was to have something, we kind of talk about, like, how likely it is for me to have something,
Okay.
I'd say. So, yeah, we're really open about everyone's medical conditions. And,
So you're aware of like some like chronic conditions that
Mhm.
like run in your family?
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. When something changes in your family, like if you go through a big move or a family member is ill, how does your family typically handle it?
I would say we all kind of go through it together.
Okay.
I would say we all definitely are sad, but we lift each other up, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like we're separated by health issues. I would say, if anything, it brings us closer together.
Like you don't feel isolated
Right.
during those times.
Mhm.
Okay. Brings you closer to your family. Okay. Are there any like specific things you do to support each other?
I know, like, with my family living up in Duluth and then the majority of my other family living down in New Home, we will call each other a lot and FaceTime each other a lot to keep each other updated. But
Okay. So
yeah,
frequent communication.
yes.
How does your family address mental health concerns such as stress and anxiety?
I know, like, my direct family, like my mom and dad, we address it very specifically. Like, I know, like, my parents and all that believe in therapy and anti-anxiety medications and antidepressants. So we kind of try to keep it under control that way. It's not something, like, I would say that we brush under the rug like some people do.
Okay, so sounds good. All right. What primary precautions does your family use to promote health, such as like vaccinations or annual checkups?
Yeah, we do annual checkups, vaccinations, like we go to the dentist, all of that stuff.
So you'd say they like keep you pretty up to date?
We're up to date on a lot of things.
Okay. Sounds good. How does your family prioritize physical health? I think we talked about this a little bit before, but
I would say it's a big priority. I know, like, my mom is really big on physical health. She, like, I don't know, just
Likes to
makes you
work
feel
out.
good. She likes to work out. She likes to go on walks.
Okay.
Like, I'd say we're a really active family.
Okay.
Like, we're not couch potatoes on the weekekends. I mean,
Okay.
sometimes we are, but we go out and do a lot of stuff. So,
okay.
yeah.
Sounds good. We already kind of talked about this, but how does your family manage care of a ill family member?
Yeah, we just delegate tasks, keep, like, close lines of communications, and then, I don't know, just make sure everyone's on the same page and then check in on each other too, see how everyone's doing. Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. And then the last question I have for you today are, what do you think your family's main strengths are in their approach to health?
I would say, like, our strengths are that we, like, have annual checkups and keep up to date on vaccinations and, like, physical activity, and we're very open with each other about what's going on health-wise.
That's really good.
Like, whenever someone has, like, an appointment, everyone's, like, aware, like, oh, how did it go? Like, everyone's aware that there was an appointment, and like, then also, like, filled in, like, how it went, especially, like, my mom and dad.
You don't feel like shame or anything about like
Sharing,
health
no.
information?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you feel like your family has any weaknesses or areas that they could improve when it comes to health?
I mean, there's not really anything they can improve, but sometimes they just don't understand, like, the medical terms to things. Like, just, like, trying to understand that, but that's also, like, from a healthcare perspective, I feel like needing it to be explained better.
Yeah,
but otherwise, I feel like we're a really close family, so I feel like.
And then for yourself, like you said, just the busy schedule with college, like sometimes it's hard to
keep up.
With exercise or like nutrition, but
but I always am filling them in, and I'm still close with them and telling them about my days, and I call them every day, so I'd say I'm still close with them, and even with my extended family, I'm always texting them. And
Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay, I think that concludes our interview.
Okay, thank you.